Well, here we go, this exceptional 65cc class. How good was that from yesterday's race? And we loved it. What a three-way bike battle. Check out our trio of riders. They were exceptional. Let's hope we can see a repeat. Oh, and one just to come down, skid it down on the offside of the jump. But the rest of them are away. 101 to go. And there we are with around 6 or 7 of them on full flight so early on, but Jager, Connor and Levi, they proved to be the hotshot trio of racing here yesterday, and they jostled placings around them. Of course, Connor had done the hard yards in doing the number 1 qualifying position yesterday. Got pegged back, had a race, but really with Levi to fight out for the minor money yesterday, and they toed and froed a little bit, but it was certainly Jager's work out in front, and he's looking to be the man of the moment here now. Well, already a chain reaction with them caught up in the ruts there, and the others played follow the leader and went in there as well. So now to get away from it, all of a sudden one makes a mistake and the other two have to follow him behind. So that's bunched the group right up together. First one was was the one that went down. The others trailed in it at the moment, so potentially looking to see if we've got a change out there. Let's keep an eye on him. Yes, it is for Connor. Connor's the man. So there we go. Connor Feather. So Connor's taking the advantage. Kyan's there now in second place. Big changes here for sure. As we look out for third place in with Jagger. He was the one to have made the mistake there on the rut. The others pulled him behind him. And one of them worse off. We've got young William Simpson, the man all the way from beautiful Hokitika in the Super Scenic South. He's on board there now for a very good fourth place. Head of Levi Rogers, who's gone back to fifth. Head of Finn Baker and now Samuel Gray. Wow, talk about an upset on there in the early stages of racing. Well, certainly now things have changed around with this lap place update. Jager's got the advantage back again for second, so Levi is also up to third. So even though people like Kine have got all the way to second, he's now back into fifth place. Williams in at sixth from Samuel Nate. We've got Brianna and Phoenix and Levi then for the other position. So Connor Feather is the man that has still benefited the most and takes a reasonable buffer for that first place, but it's Jagger and Levi that'll be on the hunt to try and track him down at the moment, certainly with the ability to do so. And is there enough time in the moto? We're about to find out. Connor Feather, Jagger Townley from Levi Rogers, go to Finn Baker, Kine Cox, William Simpson, Samuel Gray, to Nate Hewlett, Brianna Thompson, Phoenix Cuniff, and then to Levi Corbin is the update. Give me an eye as well. A non-start for Corbin Fletcher. They hope everything's okay for Corbin. We wish him all the very best if he hasn't started today. Yeah, there we go. There goes first, there goes second. So that margin closing down. It is closing down. An opportunity to try and fight his way back. So look at all the class out there. And there's our margin down at 3.5 seconds. So Connor, Jager, Levi there now. So there's still first and second to go past. It's a long way back to that third, even though the credit still with Levi there. On the 411 Craig Stevens motorcycles, YZ65, so Levi Rogers back there. That is 31 seconds behind, so only 3 seconds first and second, but 31 seconds back to third. A serious deficit, so not quite the three-horse race as we'd witnessed with the class here yesterday. So opening it right up, having a challenge for both Jager and Levi and taking a fall through that midsection of the race. They've now on attack to try and fight their way back in the moto, but it's Cod that has benefited the most, and the Taupo man's got the advantage. Well, here we are back to Levi on the penultimate lap here at the moment as we look to attack still Connor and Jager. That margin down to 1.7. It's closer, so it was at 3 and a bit. So it's effectively Jager's cut it down for half of it. So can he make up the rest? We're about to find out. Should be an exciting last run through here. Remember, this is the run to the white flag, then we'll have that final lap. So still a lap and a bit. It's not as the run to the checkered, so more time for Jager to try and get through. He's proved he's not infallible with a hiccup through that earlier run, and he's now on the comeback. All those ruts around towards the whole shot area, man, because that ground being rototilled and ripped, it's very soft through there. It also, of course, got a water as well, so it's had the effect of slowing the racing down, which reduces the accident rate, but still making it quite a challenge for those riders, and particularly for the fact that we've already had 125s and 250s going around for racing and practice, so they've made those ruts reasonably deep already for these hard-working 65 riders. So here we are, all on board at the moment with our 8 to 11 Pro 65, brought to us by Bell Helmets. Well, there we go, and there's the update with the white flag to go out, and it's still Connor over Jager in the margin now at 0.9, less than 1 second, 0.9 of a second, nothing on this one for the attack for the final lap. Should be exciting as we keep an eye on these hot shots, nothing in it as they come up over the hill, come down towards us. They've been out of the blind spot, out of the back, coming down to the bottom once again. They'll round the Yamaha corner here shortly. The one line is out wide, and the other line is a little bit shallower. Here we go, Connor in there. There's the lapper coming up of 917. Yeah, white flag for all these riders. Man, I tell you what, some flying good performances out here from these kids, really laying it on. I think there's been a serious improvement for these guys since yesterday's moto. Some of them have picked up their game, and great to see them rising to the challenge. It only gets tougher, and the better they can do, the better they'll be. What about that Finn Baker, Kyan Cox battle going on? That is great for those two. The margin at 1.6, that's all it is. So well done. Looking out now for William, Nate and Samuel as they do their part. We've got young Brianna out there. There's Phoenix, of course, and also looking out for Levi on 121. There we go, yes indeed. We were looking over on the back before, and it was only a bit of a blur in comparison to know we had it round the wrong way. Here we go, 101 to do it. Yes, checkered flag time, he has done it. He's done it on that final lap. Well done, Jagger. Townley gets it back. He had it earlier on, lost it, took much of the race to try and get it back, and has done so with credibility and pride. So well done, Jagger. Take it away. Jagger Townley takes it from Connor. We talked about the buffer in the end at 1.7 in favour of Jagger. Of course, that meant that it went from a 0.9 deficit to a 1.7 plus. So effectively in the end he'd got nearly 3 seconds made up, including the overtaking manoeuvre. Yeah, it's fine to catch up and be on the same speed, but then you've got to try and make your way past as well. So he has done so, and done it with credibility. So man, that's a charge back from nowhere. Had he of course been not successful, that would have tied the points up for those two, but that's now given Jager a good advantage in the overall points scenario for our awesome Bell Helmets Pro 65.